freaking line for Trader Joe's right now, so I figured I'd go live because I got a few minutes to blow. So I hope you guys liked the live that I did earlier for Trump Tower. It was pretty dope, right? I just said what I had to say, man, and thumbs up to all the guys up there that love me. You guys are probably going to see this afterwards. I just went live real quick because I don't have time to pre-record, it's like brain taker, so that's why I prefer to go live with you guys. So I wanted to talk about something I brought up yesterday, right? And it's about Lil Bootsy talking about he was going to sue Mark Zuckerberg for holding him up on Instagram. I just wanted to continue that, the legality portion of it, and also a couple of other hint points I had in there. All right, so let's say we first got to talk about what state he plans on and what pre-existing laws they have and statutes they have right now that he plans on putting on the civil lawsuit at. That's the first thing that happens. Now, I looked at Louisiana and I looked at their statutes as far as case incurring this, and I don't think he's got much of a shot. What I do think Lil Bootsy has is this much. I think he's got the chance to start a momentum. And that momentum that he starts might flounder out into other stars. Like, let me give you a perfect example. Right now, I don't know if you know this, but Kim Kardashian's mother is literally the only person on Instagram that can monetize her photos, and they have to ask permission before they use their photos. That goes for the whole Kardashian clan. Now, a lot of people don't know that, but that's the truth. And you can look that up, and I encourage you to look it up. They're one of the very few. There's a couple other brands on there that kind of do the same thing, but not really. So, with that in hindsight, with Bootsy saying, hey, well, you know, the hindrance of me being banned from Instagram has stopped my business flow. Well, the question and the answer that's going to be correctly coordinated with that is this. Just go to another social media platform. That's literally what they're going to tell him. With the popularity that Lil Bootsy has, the star power that he has, it shouldn't be a problem at all. So I don't see that being a big issue. The only thing else I wanted to move up from that, like I said yesterday, and I'll say again, congratulations to that restaurant owner down there in Texas for getting his point across. I see TMZ picked that up, and a couple other people. I see you guys in here. Hey, King Dan, I'm going to be interviewing Jaguar Wright on my radio station, hopefully soon. Hope you're well. Okay, good stuff. I didn't know you had a radio station, so there we go. Bless us, Devin. I was just watching your last video. Thank you very much, Divalicious. What's going on? Yeah, I just went live real quick, man. Make sure y'all donate or whatever. I'm not talking to you two. You two always look out. Everybody else, make sure you donate to this, whatever. As you can see, I'm at the grocery store, but I got a couple of vittles or whatever to take back to Connecticut with me. Because, unfortunately, the we have in Connecticut is all the way in bumfuck, you know what I mean? All the way in Orange, Connecticut, which is on the whole entire end of the state. You might as well go to freaking Hartford. So, guys, I say this much to you, right? I love what Bootsy is doing, setting precedents with this. I don't think it's the best example, doing it on Blog TV of all places. You know, I remember when I was up in Bad Boy, when we were at the 1540 Broadway building. That was a former BMG building. And when we were up there, I remember Blog used to come in and get the white labels. You know, the white label albums are basically the singles for the artist, 112 or whatever. I came in rather, at the tail end of that. Because I came in probably like the transition of us making and going from that to CDs and the digital. So I kind of missed that whole era with the white backs and the, you know, the labels and everything like that or whatever. But he used to come up there. And at the time he was known as Vlad the Butcher. I swear to God to you. Vlad the Butcher. And he was a DJ. And to be quite honest with you, he really didn't speak. He still kind of had that Kazakh, you want to say, accent. I guess that's the best way to pronounce it or whatever. He had it very heavily in him. So when he used to come up to the office, he used to grab the records or whatever. He sent somebody else up there with him. Do you know Wendy Williams, King? Her mother just died. I do not know Wendy Williams. Quite coincidentally, my boss, Prez, who I put up his stuff sometimes, he actually knows Wendy. I know Charlemagne, and I know, what's the other one's name? They actually came through Prez too. And I just put up one about Rich Dollars the other night. Actually, he came in on the live that I was part of. So we had a great time with that. Now, one of the biggest things I think, more importantly, if anything, is this. If I had to say anything about Rich Dollars, he's definitely from that same brand that we're from, and thank God of that. So, there's so many stories I could tell you guys about these guys, both good and bad. I try to keep them in the most context. I try to keep them good because I don't want a lot of people to get misconstrued on our legacy as far as Bad Boy Entertainment, as far as Interscope, or any distributors we had there so forth. So that's what it is. Guys, I want to tell you a quick shot of quick shot. Matter of fact, I'll keep you guys with me. Matter of fact, I'll keep you guys with me for a few minutes or whatever. This is where I come get my little perishables or whatever for cheap or whatever. And you guys can actually see why I love this place so fucking damn much. And I talk about it on my lives all the time. It really sucks that we don't have the one that we do have in Connecticut. It's like all the way, like when I tell you guys it's all the way on the other side of Connecticut, it's all the way on the other fucking side of Connecticut. Like, I would have to ride literally 1 hour, and then I would have to ride an additional almost 38 minutes, I think that's what it is, to actually get to that one. Then when I get there, it's still some more traveling, you guys. So, yeah. So, you know, one way or another. All right, what we doing then? Are you going by? Or? Yeah. So,
I'm okay with that.
This is one of the great places that actually get my stuff. But DeKalb is usually the one I go to. But that's a little too far today. So, let me show you guys what I get most of the time, which is this right here. I know this is boring. It's going to be one of my boring lives, but you guys rock with me. Okay. So, they have like these tiki vegetable things, but these are my favorite, the mandra lentils. I don't do the other one at the bottom which is this one, because it's a little too hot for me. So I usually stick to that or the vegetables. This one right here has got garden vegetables and cubes and blah, 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 blah. So we'll get 2 of these. And I literally murder these things with rice. So I get rice, throw rice with it. It's great, it really is. And most of all, it's like, well, let's say semi-healthy. You know what I mean? But I grab these things and snack on them all day, man, you know? And they make it like a great little dinner treat with rice or whatever if you want. So they're definitely something, you know what I mean? Let me flip this back around. So you guys can actually see what I use my donations on, and know I ain't joking you when I say, hey. And there's a reason I come to this place, because, I mean, this alone, look at the prices, like, you know what I mean? You can't really beat that too many places. So it's like, for me, it's kind of imperative. Like, I won't get any of this stuff. This is not kind of my spiel. But other things like that, I'll probably get some brownie bites or whatever. No, this is called TraderJoe's, Patrice. I don't know if do you guys have that out in Vegas? Let me know if you guys do or not. I don't know if you guys have. I think you should, because they're a California brand, so you might as well. But yeah, it's definitely a place you got to come to. You know what I mean? If you have not. But he's insecure. But I love seeing insecure men. It's always a joy of mine. TraderJoe's that we have in Connecticut is like literally across the state. So here you have like a whole bunch of little. This is like popcorn, potato chips, all that stuff, whatever, you know. The regulars. I mean, it's not too much different. It's just the pricing, I think, is like more imperative than anything for us here in the tri-state area, because things are serious right now. So these are like olive oil potato chips. These are like $1.99. Hey, what's going on, 305 Capricorn? Yeah, I thought you guys had it out there. You guys had to have Trader Joe's in freaking Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is like, I don't know what, 2 hours, hour and a half away from LA. So yeah, evidently you guys gotta have it out there. They got all these plantain chips. That's not for me, that's out food. Let's see what else they got here. They've got a whole bunch of stuff. Look, I'm gonna turn this camera around so you guys can see, so you got to say looking at me. So they got tortilla chips, whatever these things are. That's pretty much not for me. I don't do chili and lime, because tomorrow I pay for that. But this is all kind of like the stuff that they have here, whatever. Most of it's like, I'm a health food nut, so naturally, so you know what I mean? Like everything pretty much you guys see me consume, if you do see me consuming, it's pretty much something that's like, I don't know, but it's definitely a lifetime dedication, I will say that. If you're not someone that consistently stays with that regimen, you can really quickly lose it. And what happens a lot of times is a lot of people start out with good intentions with their workout regimen, and then it just like folds, you know what I mean? So one thing I would definitely say to you guys, like if you're starting to work out or whatever, you're just trying to get rid of your gut or whatever, the key to it really, and a lot of people I think will agree with this, is not only working out, but also watching what your consumption is and what you're consuming. You know what I mean? A lot of people consume crap that is no good for them, or either they consume it late at night. And when they consume it late at night, what happens is fatty cells don't eradicate the same way. So you want to always look at these stuff. This is another thing I always get. I think these are the wasabi ones. Yeah, these are the wasabi ones. But these things right here, you eat them with rice and stuff like that. They're great. So I always get these. But I think I'm hoping I'm getting the wasabi. I mean, not the wasabi ones. The wasabi ones are the hot ones, and I don't like those. But I get like 3 of those, mix them with some rice, whatever, makes a good snack. Then like over here, they have like milk and stuff like that, dairy. But I mean, it's impeccable, the prices, you know? So that's pretty much like what this place is compared to like Super Walmart. We have a Super Walmart in Connecticut, but it sucks. Like, I won't say it sucks, but it's just like, I don't know. It's a headache to get to, for one, and it's a headache to deal with. So, you know what I mean? Like for me, where I'm at in Connecticut, it's probably like a good, I don't know, maybe 25, 30 minutes, but I won't even say that long, maybe at 15, 20, but it still is a freaking headache nevertheless to get over there, get back, and all, you know, all that stuff. But peace, what's going on, Brick City? Nothing much, man. I'm in Trader Joe's. I'm just showing everybody what's in Trader Joe's. And please hit the donation links, guys, because you can have some shit with that money. So Cash App Stringerville 80, if you would, I would appreciate it. But this is just like the stuff they have in here. I think this is like some kind of maple brown sugar oatmeal. You know, like this is a regular one too. But the only thing is, like I said, in Connecticut, how you doing? In Connecticut, like you have to go all the way almost across the street to go to Trader Joe's. And it's like, you would think they would have one nearer or closer, but they don't. So it's like, you have to make an event out of it. Now we can go to Warwick, Rhode Island, I'm hearing now, but who the fuck wants to go there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like Warwick, it's not that far out, but it's far enough out that it would make a difference. You know what I mean? So not a place that I'm looking forward to traveling to all the time like that, Warwick, Rhode Island. Okay, this sounds good. So check this out. So here we've got hold on, let me show you guys. We got 2 new choices. I didn't see these last time. So we got a chicken noodle soup with veggies. We've got organic split pea, and this is one I usually get. So I'm gonna grab this one because this one is like really, really good. And then I'm gonna try the split pea. Yeah, I'm gonna try one of those. So we'll try a split pea. I did this last time. I didn't like it too much, but that's just me. You know what I mean? No. And they got another one. What's this one down here? Corn Egyptian. Okay, so this one is like a corn and potato and peppers. You know what? I think I'm gonna try one of these too. You know what I mean? And like I said, like these things go excellent with any type of rice or anything you got like that with it. But honestly and truthfully, guys, you will be surprised. Like you would, during a day, if you're out or something like that or whatever, and then all of a sudden just up the cars. Yeah. It's like if you're out doing a day or whatever, like those things come in so handy. Because I'm like, okay, either the choice of that or paying $10 for something to eat at one of the local places. And the problem is, all the local restaurants they have in Connecticut right now are like $12, $10, because they're not making any money. So that's one of the main problems. They're not making any money right now, one, because of COVID, two, because of the hours of which operation can actually go. So right now we've been rolled back, and we're now closing bars at like, literally, realistically speaking, okay, so let me put it this way, because I don't want to exaggerate. Realistically speaking, if you have a bar and a restaurant, then you've got a little bit more lax, but now they're trying to make it so, like in Connecticut, this is the thing. We have bar and restaurant licenses. So you either have a bar license, or you have a restaurant license, or you have dual, which is both. Now the problem with that is, once you do that, you have to serve some type of food. If you're not serving some type of food, you actually have to close down earlier than that because of COVID rules now. So it's not that much different from Jersey or New York, but it's just the hours, you know? It's just a little bit more sketch now than it usually was before, which is a lot of things. Now, I've been walking around the city, do some more filming. I'm gonna go live with you guys before I get up out of here and go back to the great tundra of New England. But I miss this place. I really do miss this place. I'll be back. That's no doubt about that. But it's just more so it had to be what was best for me. And being best for me was going back out to Connecticut, resettling. I'm not staying in Connecticut. I made that very apparent. I think sometimes I'm so apparent with it, I'm rude. I had no intentions of. But Miami is on the horizon and looking good. There's a couple other places that I'm looking at as far as like, okay, this could be a move, whatever. Because right now what I'm doing is I'm really looking at the burgeoning cities, and I don't. Thank you so much, Brick City. I appreciate that. Are their foods healthy at Joe's? Yes, they are. Are they pretty healthy? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I don't have any problems with just tapping in and hope you enjoy your weekend. I am. I never shopped at Trader Joe's. Gotta check out soon. Yeah, I would definitely tell you that. Like here for us, it's either Trader Joe's or what's the freaking other one? Trader Joe's or the one that I don't really go to that much. See, I forgot that. Let's see, we said the freaking name. It's been so long since I've been there. Whole Foods. That's Whole Foods. Yeah. When you go in there, you need a fucking loan. Anybody's a real New Yorker, you know what I'm talking about. That place is a rip-off factory. But yeah, those are the two everybody goes to. Like a Stalby, that's another one. Here locally in New York, a lot of people go to as well. But the super Walmarts and everything like that, like we have in New England, you don't see too many of those. I think you get them in Jersey. Yeah, but that's about it. So I hope I answered your question. That's right, y'all. Cash App Stringer Bell 80. Y'all see what I'm doing, so y'all know I ain't stunting out here. People be like, I get so much openness to my life, and like some people just don't. I don't know. You know, they just don't see it. It doesn't translate the same. I think because I don't speak a lot of. I have my moments where I go into my little swing things. Thank you, Divalicious. Yo, guys, go check out Divalicious Hair Extensions, and that's spelled with an XTENSIONS. So, guys, make sure you go check her out. LLC. I believe she's online. And Diva, start putting in your information as far as like your website, things like that, or whatever, because you're always here with me, and you always have like this good vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate it. So start putting your stuff in there so people will know where to find you too. You know what I mean? And yes, once again, guys, that's Cash App $STRINGERBELLA. This is another thing that I'm like addicted to. These cheese crackers or whatever, so I'll take these out with me in the morning, stuff like that. Then they have like these little savory twists and, you know, Romano cheese and Pomona and Parmesan and Parmesan, you know, everything like that. You got like little biscuit crackers. This is a whole bunch of frozen stuff, but I can't do that right now. So, I mean, it's just the tail ends of like what you may need and stuff like that. Here's some other stuff over here. And like I said, it's very moderately priced. Like this is a whole meal. This is like some type of lo mein. Then this is like a rice. I used to grab this all the time, like throw it in the microwave, and it's already pre-made pretty much. It's like pieces of meat in it, vegetables, all that crap. So it's pretty good, you know what I mean? For me anyway. But, hold on, let me turn you guys back around here. It's pretty good for me anyway, but more or less of the time you can come into Trader Joe's or any place just like it. You can get as much as you want to, man. I mean, like, the sky's the limit of it. You can get frozen or whatever else you might want to particularly grab for yourself. Me personally, I'm about to get out of here because I think I've hit my limit. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be carrying too much junk with me because I've got another whole hike to go to the train here. But I like this sometimes even just check out because a lot of times you'll miss some of the stuff that they have in there. Like they'll automatically get new stuff and you won't know a thing about it. And you'll be like, wow. I don't know. This is really nice show. Oh, anyway. So you get like a whole bunch of stuff in here, whatever, that you can find. I mean, pretty much generally anywhere, but you can't beat the price and the quality. That's what I'm saying. You know what? I want to check two Trader Joe's, all right? Fucking promote you guys. Yeah, this is about me pretty much. I'm not being a narcissist, am I? But it's a little bit about me. It's just like, I just want to take you guys on my day because every time that I'm live or something like that, I'm talking to you guys about some political issue. I'm talking to you guys about, yeah, please hit the like buttons, guys. I'm talking to you guys about some political issue. I'm talking to you guys from the Trump Tower like today. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do one about me. That way I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, it's just about me today. low flow, you know what I mean? So they, that's about it. I'm not really sitting here trying to impress you, but I'm not sitting here trying to impress you guys. I'm just like, just a regular live, man, And I appreciate you guys that hanging around, sticking around. That's cool. But yeah, I don't always have to do, I don't think I always have to do a live particularly pertaining to anything, you know what I mean? Like, every now and then it's like, hey, you know what, let's just talk. So any questions, any lives you guys want to see from me potentially in the future, like any places that you want to go, make sure you hit the like button too. Any places that you particularly want me to go, anything like that, like somebody mentioned, I think I'm not wearing out my welcome to Trump Tower. They love me up there, but I'm just tired of going up and back and forth up there. So anybody got any other suggestions? These are also delicious too. Let me show you these guys. I used to get these things all the time, the cornbread bites. Well, they had a different bites, but similar, same thing. I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of wrap. And then this is like a cauliflower tot casserole. That looks like a little bit too much for me, but I mean, this is a symbol of the things that happen here. I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? That's about it. So now, excuse me, now I'm about to head the hell up out of here because they're going to be raping you with your pockets. And I might get some bread. I think that'll be it. Yeah, get some bread. And that is it. So I hope you guys have fun. Do videos about the difference in all the barrels. Be specific. What do you mean about the difference in all the barrels? Be specific with me. Like, what do you want to see? There's a lot of differences in the barrels. And you guys have to remember too, I live back in Connecticut now, so it's not like I'm coming down the street. So that's why it's so imperative, like, to know what you guys want so I can deliver it to you. And then that way, we're both compensated. You guys are compensated on one end of your section. I'm compensated on the other end, having to come down and film and everything like that. So roughly speaking, it's probably about 50, 60 bucks. So I was saying you didn't have to promote me. This is about you. I appreciate it though. I'm here to support you. I know you are, but I still like to be nice enough to, like, acknowledge people and stuff like that, Diva. I get what you're saying. And other than that, I mean, the more you guys promote or whatever, the more, I show up. That's just about as simple as that. So that's the best thing I can tell you guys. Any other questions you guys got about anything? I want to know what you guys think. Thank you so much, Diva. Cash App, Stringer Bell 80. And let me show you guys all these breads they have. That's the other thing I wanted to show you. That's another reason I miss it. So we got like butter croissants, some kind of 3-cheese bread, but that looks kind of hard. It looks like Faroka bread. A couple other things, but like I said, it's affordable, dude. This is like, I think, some kind of sourdough. Yeah, artisan ciabatta rolls. I don't like ciabatta because it usually goes bad pretty soon, so it's a hard bread anyway. End up giving it to the seagulls at the pier. And this is probably hands down favorite. This right here. This is the best bread ever. So yeah, that's about it. So now, guys, I'm going to get in line now, so you guys can rock with me if you want to as I go get in line. See, isn't this just boring? Isn't this incredibly boring? But sometimes, like I said, guys, that's okay. Sometimes you have to do stuff like this just to be boring. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with being boring sometimes. I'm not always exciting. I'm not always on the cutting edge of some fucking story about whoever and however. I don't think I have to do that all the time, I think sometimes, that's too much. I think sometimes, to be quite honest with you, just being boring and just coming on here and speaking and talking or whatever is just like the best thing ever. So it's therapeutic for myself. Hey, how you doing?
All right, number 27 when you're ready.
Yeah, I like that Brooklyn, huh? All right. You always know a guy from Brooklyn when you hear one. Always. Oh, yeah, it's 27. What it said, 26.
Hello,
how are you doing? All right, how about yourself?
Good. I thought at first you were good.
What's that?
I thought at first you were like...
Why would I give you an elbow?
It's the new high five now.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3.5".
5'3.5". I'm 6'2". So let's do this. Well, you see how that works out? It's a little high for you, right?
Yeah.
You probably break your arm.
So did you want bags today?
I would hope so.
All right.
And talk about, okay, so you want me to talk about all the boroughs. You reach a broader audience from out of towners. Hey, Davin, everyone. Hey, what's going on, Roxy? Hey, Roxy. Hey, Davin, many blessings to you and peace and love. Thank you very much. What sets them apart? You want me to walk through them and tell you what sets them apart? I can tell you right now, hands off. The first thing that probably sets them apart is pricing as far as livability. It was definitely one of the contributing factors that made me leave here and go back out to Connecticut. I can tell you that much, outside of the other crap that goes on here nowadays. But yeah, definitely one of the contributing factors for me. I would say livability, accessibility is another thing. Depending on where you live at in Brooklyn or Bronx, you can be very isolated from a lot of things, meaning that some places in the Bronx, you literally have to catch a bus to remain away. Like the train will only take you so much of amount away, and then after that, you're catching buses, you know? So that's pretty much what it is, you know? You guys give me a minute here. Hey, by any chance, can I buy another one of those bags? And if you need to separate that one and maybe put that in another one.
Want me to tie it like that, right?
Nah, because that's gonna break for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to the train station.
Okay.
Thanks. So yeah, it's a hard venture. So guys, give me about 2 seconds real quick. I'm gonna do it with this young lady real quick. She's 5'3", but she does elbows. She's a sweetheart though. Give me 2 seconds, guys. And if I can buy extra one for you, I can throw these things in there too. That would help. Yeah. That's not bad at all.
Paying with the card?
Yeah, paying with the card.
Right over there.
You got it. Yeah, did you charge you for extra one of those things? Thank you. That's it, though.
Taylor, I think I'm gonna buy something. I'm gonna make my own rug.
Just 1 second, guys. I'll be right back with you. I'm just taking care of something. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta pay the lady, huh?
Have a good night.
You too. Thanks a lot, huh? All right, guys. I'm gonna be back with you in 2 seconds. Just give me a second. I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm here. I didn't leave you. I gotta pay the people, guys. So you gotta give me 2 or 3 seconds here, huh? And I found some nifty little $3 sweaters. How about that? So that was a plus for me. You know what I mean? So that means I ain't got to go back. You know what's one of the things I miss out here in New York too, real big, is that I never really had to look around for clothes too much. It usually clothes would come to me. You know what I mean? But now, unfortunately, for some reason or another, it's stable. Now, for some reason, unfortunately, Connecticut has so many places that are closed right now that one of the main problems is that I was mentioning to you guys earlier about everything how it's closing up early nowadays, you know? There's barely anything open. I mean, it's literally, I'm not exaggerating here. I mean, this sincerely to the bottom of my heart. There's very few things that are open. I hope you guys can still see me and still hear me. So there's very few things that are open in Connecticut, and when they are open, they're only open momentarily, you know? Which means for a couple of hours, you know, here and there, and then it's done. It's done. So for the rest of the night, after that, it's completely quiet. Like, the only thing you hear is the fucking ocean. I swear to God to you. And I've done enough lives on the ocean over there for you guys to know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the only thing you hear is the ocean. So it kind of sucks.
That's good. Just make it quick.
You know, whatever. Hold on, let me move this over here so you guys can see me a little bit better. Whatever you heard about New England and it being cold and all that, it's true. It's all true. So I found some nifty little $3 sweaters that this guy was selling. I bought like 3 of them. I said, why not, man? You know what I mean? And they're pretty damn thick or whatever. And I find so many times the poorest people always call out the biggest names. So, you know what I'm saying? I would never get into that. I've always learned that a long time ago. You'll have people that live in the projects in the ghetto when they're talking about names. Talking about a mortgage or something like that, or, you know, what happens? What are you going to do? Can't change everybody, right? So, how are you guys doing today? How was your Sunday afternoon, I guess? I've heard I'm in for a fucking surprise when I get back to the town because it's real cold. That's what they're telling me, huh? Anybody gonna check in from the town from Connecticut? Let me know. How cold is it right now? Is it freezing or what? Huh? See, this is what I get right here. You see this thick sweater right here? $3. Ain't that sweet? Why not, right? Same sweater in any other store is gonna be like $12 or $16, you know? I've done that stuff all my life, all the name brand stuff and everything like that. So I'm really, you know, really frugal and humble when it comes to stuff like that nowadays. It's really not used to it. So in particular, I try not to make myself too much, you know, accustomed to that or whatever. So yes, it should. Give me just 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna zip up my jacket and then we're gonna rock up out of here and we're on the train and we're out of here. Because I have had enough of NY today and I'm ready to go back to the quietness of the country. So give me 2 seconds and y'all can take my journey with me back to CT. Well, not right now anyway, but when I get on the train, I'll go live again. I'm gonna warn you guys ahead of time, it's gonna go in and out or whatever, so it is what it is. Let me see if I can carry these back. Ah, yeah, I see. All right, so I'm gonna be at a distance, but I gotta walk, guys. Okay, so understand that. So just bear with me, and if you're with me, stay with me. But you're not gonna be able to see my face all the time, because that means I gotta lift my hands all the way up. And eventually, I'm gonna end this probably like 10 or 15 minutes. So I just want to stay with you guys for a little bit longer, because I don't think I fully explained myself as far as like everything and how we're doing. So give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go to the side here, because my hand is already telling me I'm trying to hold this like this. All right, here's the spot. All right, so, and after this, I gotta let you guys go because it is impossible for me to carry these bags talking to you guys. Guys, I just wanted to show you that as an example of what I do with my money. That came up to $43. You know, now that little bit of stuff right there will last me probably throughout the week, so I don't have to spend, you know, $15 here, $20 here, whatever. So it's something I would encourage you guys to do too. Sometimes it's better, actually, there's nowhere around, so I can do this now. Whew. Actually, it's one of the better things to do. For me, of course, because of pure simple fact, there's very few places that are open in Connecticut, and when you do go there to eat, it's literally like 12, 13 fucking bucks, because it's all mom and pop restaurants. So there's no TraderJoe's, there's none of that around me. The next thing after that is, I think it's like a super Walmart. It's like, it's not even worth the trip most of the time. So, you know, if you guys can, man, string a bell. 80, that's Cash App, $STRINGERBELL 80. If you don't like using that, which I understand everybody does that Cash App, but you will get an incentive. You get $10 back if you sign up. So yeah, that's a wonderful. But you have to use my code and my code specifically. If you don't use my code specifically, you're not going to get the $10. The other thing you can use is PayPal. That's also in the description or whatever. If you guys want to help out, I appreciate it, man. Other than that, guys, I'm going to get up this block because I got to get to moving, and it's getting ready to be sunset pretty soon, and it gets extremely cold out here, and I'm trying to be on the freaking Metro North for all that happens. So I'm going to scream out everybody that was on here, and then I got to get out of here. Can you please pull your mask up as the nurses? Yeah, I just pulled it down just right now, actually, because sometimes I literally can't fucking breathe in this thing. But I got you, Jacinta. I got you. I did. Yeah, I did. I had to get one because, like, the guy, he was just like on the side of the street or whatever. He had like a whole fucking box of them. So I was just going through them as I could, but they were all like, it looked like it came from the store or something. They were all fresh smelling and everything. So I was like, yeah, I'll take these 3, $9, why not? Yeah, guys, if you can, I appreciate it, man. Cash App, String a Bell, 80, whatever you could donate, $5, whatever. All right, yo, no problem, Jacinta. That's String a Bell, 80 again, a Cash App. I just want to say bye to everybody, and then I got to get out of here. So Jacinta Birch, you see this is pulled up, I got you. Thank you very much, Kalinda Knox. Thank you for enjoying my videos. Yes, and I do have my mask up. I actually had it up the whole time. I was just in the store real quick. Can you please pull your mask up? So Kalinda, Jacinta, they both want me like my sisters. Veta, Lupe, thank you for checking in. Divalicious, thank you for checking in. Roxy718, thank you for checking in. Queen CTV, what's going on? I'll do that. I think I will do that. I'll go through the boroughs for you or whatever. Like I said, you guys got to donate. Like, I can't hop on the train for free. You know what I'm saying? So donate. And I definitely will do that. Divalicious as always. Roxy718. That sounds like the Brooklyn on the check-in. Queen CTV, thank you again. Brick City, what's going on, Jersey? Patrice Gardner, what's going on? What's going on? 305 Capricorn, what's popping? Who else is in here? And that's it. Yeah, so I just went live real quick, guys. It was a good 30 minutes with you guys. I'll be back live later on. Guys, the links are in the description. Cash App, $STRINGERBELL80. If you don't know that, sell Stringerbell80. The links are in the description. And guys, there's enough of it in the comment section, so you can go back and find it there. I will be back with you guys in a few minutes. I'm headed out of here for the evening. I'm done, and I'm headed back to Connecticut. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.